Unfortunately, one of my shelves started to fall apart. So, game room DIY. Yay! Looking forward to this one. Hi guys, welcome back. Well, currently we're just looking here at 1/4 of my game room. As you can see there, I've got a GameCube at the top. Next to that, not that you can really tell, you know, it's covered in dust, it's not been cleaned, it's an absolute mess and a shambles at the moment. That's my CD32. Now, as I pan down, it might become obvious what is wrong with all of this. They see the original Xbox and the 360. We'll keep going down. There's my Panasonic 3DO and my Retron 5. And then right at the bottom, that's my, well, it's a converted arcade machine, Neo Geo. It's a 2-slot, and it'll take MVS, hope I've got that right, MVS cartridges, but I've got an idea of maybe converting that back into a full-on arcade machine and maybe stick, I don't know, something like the 501 in one cartridges in it. I don't know yet, I have to think about that. Now, you eagle-eyed people would have noticed but yeah, it's dirty, it's dusty, it needs a bloody clean, but at the same time, I've got legs missing. And just to show you what they are, while I just tighten up the bit there to stop the damn thing from moving, are these things. They're missing. And all of this now is getting ready to fall over. So I could bin it, I could replace it. You know what? I'm going to upgrade it a little bit. Right, well, as you can see, I've taken the shelves apart. A little bit of repair work to do there on the wall. To be honest, I'm probably just going to paint it because it's going to get covered anyway. But as you can see, my shelves, they more or less just fell apart. There you go, there's the legs that just fell off it. It's a really cheap plastic. It's not brittle, but it just sort of melts. It's weird. You twist it a little bit too much and it just shears away. So totally crap. I'll go into my switch boxes in a bit more detail when I take these downstairs. But our parts arrived today. Time to rebuild. Right, well, I've got all my parts to start putting all this together. As you can see there, I've got 25mm conduit. I've cut that up already. You can cut it with a hacksaw if you want to take a week. I used a chop saw, so I've got to clean the ends a little bit just to show you. As you can see there, it's a little rough. So I've got to clean those. I was going to thread this at first, but that didn't quite work out, so I'm using Conlock instead. So I've got Conlock adapters, I've got reducers, I've got threaded nipples, and I've got stop ends. And first of all, I'm going to clean up the conduit. I'll show you what I'm doing with that. And then I'm going to move on to hopefully assembling this lot. Right, as you can see there, the end there, sorry. Right, as you can see, the end there, very rough. So we're just going to tidy this up a little bit. That's a lot better. That'll do it. Check this end just a little bit. Yep, that's fine. No problem. Right. I'm using Conlock. Sorry, Conlock. Threaded one end, adapted the other. Dead easy to use. Snap into place. Now I'm just going to tighten that up. It's a little grub screw. There you go. Job's a good one. Now I want to reduce this down from 25mm to 20mm, and all will become apparent in a bit. But I've got a load more of these to make up, so catch you back in a mo. Right, well, I'm getting ready to put it all back together soon, so I thought I'd show you how the system originally works. Legs, which are made out of cheap, terrible plastic. In fact, I can bend it, so they were fine at first, but I think as time has gone on, and when we're having to move the cabinets a little bit, they've just snapped, basically. That's what's happened. So obviously, as you can see, it just sits on top of each other like that. There's already pre-drilled holes, so I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel here. I'm just trying to make it a more mechanical, a more structural, because these shelves are perfect for the size that I want. Hello. And they're just great. They fit right in the corner perfectly, and I didn't want to just bin them. I could have bought some newer shelves that would have done the job, but the problem with that is, you know, we're always working on budgets, aren't we, guys? And to get things as cheap as possible, all right, 2 shelves probably would have cost me 50 quid, but they'd have looked really, really naff, and I just wanted something a little bit special. As silly and as daft as that sounds, so that's why I'm doing this system. So these basically, they just unscrew from each other like that, and that's it really, nice and easy. While I'm here, I did say I was going to show you the switch. You know, that's what I use, because I have all my consoles connected up and I use these for power. And that's the sort of setup I've got. I'll go into a bit more detail with that in a bit, but maybe you'll be surprised to know, a few of you out there, that your consoles, they're probably only sucking about 2 amps. So what I've got set up, what I've got set up there is quite a safe system. Right, let's get some metal in and let's start putting it back together. Right, so I've got the metalwork here now. Now, just to show you guys, because I have also made these legs a little bit longer. So, just to try and show you a bit more detail what I've done. So I'm going to show you 25mm conduit. It's basically just galvanised pipe. You've got a Conlock system there with the grub screw. It just sits on, tighten it up. I've then gone for a 25mm to 20mm reducer. We've then got a 20mm nipple, and you've already sussed it. That will go through the wood, and we just screw it all back together. So what I'm also going to use for the feet is what they call a flange coupling. I don't need the bush and the lead washer, so get rid of that. What I do though need is a reducer, Now, which way am I going to do this? I'm going to do it that way, aren't I? So, reduce it into my flanged properly. Like so. I've got a 25mm hex plug. I'm going to put that in the other end. It says, oh, come on. There we go. We're going to put this in the other end. This is going to be one of the feet. So if I can tighten it all by hand. Yes. There we go. And let's put the first one on. So, I'll lift that up. Perfect, you can see that. That'll go through there like that. And just keep tightening it till it's tight. Excellent. As you can see, that now does the job. So and that is a really strong connect. I'm really happy with that. Really happy. A bit of fluff when I was wiping it. So let's get the others on, and then let's get the first lid on. Right, as you can see, it's really coming along. I mean, it's just a case of just screwing these things in on top of each other. Dead easy. And I'm really happy with the way this is starting to look. So I'll get this finished, and then we'll show you guys the finished result. Right, shelving all connected, fastened to the wall, and I'm really happy with it. I really am. I think it gives that little bit of an industrial feel. Oh, so all that's lacking are some consoles. Well, here we go. There you have it, consoles back in place. I'm probably still going to have a little bit of a move around because I've got the other side to do. And let's be honest, with the new console set to be due out this year, maybe, more than likely beginning of next year now for the PS5. Yeah, I know, I'm a PlayStation fanboy, so I'll be getting a PlayStation 5. So I've got to make some room. I'm going to have to move my PS4 into here, because that's downstairs. And probably going to move a few other consoles in here as well, maybe the Xbox One and the Wii U. So I'm going to have a play around, but let's just... Oh, wrong way. Zoom in a bit. So there you go. It's a right tilt on that. There we go. But all in all, I'm quite happy with that. Well, that turned out a lot better than what I even thought. I really am happy with this. It's got a fantastic industrial look. I still recycle my shelves. I haven't got to fret about with having to take off my switching boxes or anything like that. And the whole thing is just a lot more sturdy. It really is. So I'm more than happy with it. I've just got to get the next one done now. But I ain't showing off that one. So let me know, guys, if you're doing any game room DIY projects. Tootie, get that shelf fixed. Come on, man. If I can do this, you can straighten that bloody shelf, because I'm sick of seeing it all bowed. Come on, man. Get it sorted. Right. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me. I'll catch you lot again. Take care.